When I realized what this package was, I thought, oh, I gotta unbox this on camera. I don't even remember what is in here. 2 years ago, I backed Good Omens, the official and ineffable graphic novel, on Kickstarter. I spent over 200 US dollars, 160 some British pounds of my very own money to receive these goods. Again, I did this in 2023. Now, I have received these items, and I don't even know what is in here. I backed this project at the Hellhound tier, which included loot pack number 2, loot pack number 1, variant Frank Quietly cover dust jacket, 1 copy of the graphic novel hardback, and then I had a couple of add-ons as well. Before we unbox, I want to address a couple things, starting with Neil Gaiman did not get any of my money. He did not get any of anyone's money from this. So that is cool and good. Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett have both been some of my favorite authors for my whole entire life. And it sucks that Neil Gaiman did those things to those people, but we don't give people who do those kinds of things money. Right? So here's what happened regarding this. Here was my experience. If you care, but I'm going to tell you about it because you're watching my video. I backed this Kickstarter on day 1 of its drop. I made a TikTok about it in like 2023. And I believe the Neil Gaiman allegations came out, or at least picked up traction in the public eye in like summer, like June, July, August of 2024. I think that is true. Maybe. This project was supposed to drop and ship out in summer of 2024. But delays had already pushed it back so much that the backers knew we would not be receiving it until sometime in 2025. For the record, I received this week. It is the first week of November in 2025. We didn't know when in 2025 we would be getting it, and some backers still have not received it and probably won't until early 2026. But most of us knew we would be receiving it in 2025, even though the set date had been 2024. They were really, really transparent about what was going on behind the scenes. At no point did we think we weren't going to get it. We knew it was going to be delayed. Some people were more mad about that than others. I've backed a lot of Kickstarters. I'm not mad about a delay ever, as long as they are transparent about it, and I'm still going to get the project at the end of the day. That's the risk of Kickstarter. Sometimes you simply might not get the project. So as long as I get it and I know that I'm going to get it eventually, I'm not mad. So that is what is going on there. In January of 2025, the Terry Pratchett estate took over this Kickstarter campaign. It no longer became a Neil Gaiman, Terry Pratchett estate co-project. It completely fell into the hands of the Terry Pratchett estate, which I think was a great move. At this point, many of the updates had just been changed to saying like December update, January update, February update. They no longer had like funny little titles or titles saying what they were about. They were not indicative of what the content was. They were just trying to give us regular updates. But in the beginning of the January statement, it said, this is no longer a joint project solely in the hands of the Terry Pratchett estate. Neil Gaiman will not be receiving money from this. And in like the second or third paragraph, it said, if we're not going to be making a statement on this. We can't make a statement on it. But if you would like a refund, we are opening up essentially like a 4 to 5 week refund window. It's really late in the process. We normally don't do this, but due to like recent things coming to light, we are opening up this window and you can request a refund. We will also work with any backers who might wish to swap out certain rewards if they were like featuring a certain author or whatever and you don't want that specific thing anymore. So that was in the January update, and personally I missed that. I would have canceled my pledge at this time. However, at that period in time, I was going through some really horrible mental health stuff. And without getting into it, I was focused on surviving like minute to minute. Just getting through the day. I was not checking my email. And if I was, like a Kickstarter email titled January update wouldn't have caught my interest. If I clicked into the email and saw like the refund offer was in the third paragraph, like I wasn't doing that at the time, and I kind of regret that. So when I like got better in, I think like late February, early March, when that refund window was over, I had reached out and they weren't able to refund me that late in the process. And I understand that, but I did not put up too much of a fuss because going back and reading the old updates, I had seen that, okay, all the money is going to the Terry Pratchett estate. So like, I'm okay with that. Anyway, I just wanted to give you all the background and context of how I ended up with $200 of Good Omens merchandise in my lap in November of 2025. Let's open it together because I don't know what's in here anymore aside from the graphic novel itself. Okay, let's just get right into it. All right, right off the bat, it looks like on top there is some art. Oh, these are stickers. These are stickers of all the characters. Let's open it up and get a look without the shine. I'm trying to be a person who is less precious with my stickers. Oh, there's 2 sheets of stickers in here. But unfortunately, you know, I'm one of those kids who was like scared of ruining their stickers by using them. And so never use them. And they just sit unused on things. So yes, here are all the character stickers. That is what was on top. Next up, this is beautifully packaged. This is loot pack number 1. See, I'm even like scared to ruin the packaging of the loot, the packaging of the seal. I think there are 2 loot packs in here, if I recall what I said earlier correctly. And I don't remember for the life of me what is in them. Let's see. Wow, this is fancy. This is nice. Oh, there's a lot of art in here. That's really cool. Wow, I wish that I wanted to display Good Omens art as much as I did 2 years ago, because this is beautiful. Wow, okay, we're gonna look at it together. In the beginning, it was a nice day. Wow, okay. Xerophil there. This is some gorgeous art. The 4 Horsemen. This is like, other than the previews they have put in the emails they've been sending us, this is the first time I'm seeing like a lot of the characters and a lot of the like art as well. So this is really cool. This is so much art. Wow. Wow. I may like frame some of this and put it up. If I have friends who are interested, I may give some of it away as gifts, because this is, wow. This is a lot of art. Oh, I like that one. Oh, that's really good. Oh, wow. That one's really good too. I really like that. Oh, hold on. I got the sticker stuck on me. Wow. This is so much. Wow. These are all in like different styles. I bet they're all by different artists. I bet if I like read all these updates, I would know who all these artists are. But there were a lot of updates. This was in production for so long. You cannot imagine how many emails I received about this and didn't read, because I would just like quickly check that it was trucking along and be like, okay, good, still gonna get it. We're all good. Wow. That one's good. I like that. These are really fun. Okay, I'm gonna have to count up how many pieces of art there are in this, because that is crazy. We are still going through. last couple are a different kind of paper. I think we are literally looking at some coloring sheets. So let me count. That is 3, 23, 24 pieces of art in this loot pack number 1. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. A postcard. I collect postcards. Okay, so this was one of the coloring pages at the end there of Zero Fail and Crowley in the bookshop. Oh my god, and the art from the magic show. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I collect postcards, so that will go in with my collection. Ooh, and we've got some bookmarks. I have quite a collection of bookmarks too. Lots of beautiful bookmarks I don't have the opportunity to use. Like, I am reading 13 to 14 books at a time. 5 or 6 of them are physical books usually. And then my partner is also often reading a physical book or two, and we still don't use all of our bookmarks. But look at this foiled one. That's so cool. On the back, it's like Good Omens print. And then I think I added this as an add-on. It's like a leather kind of material for AZ Fell & Co. Yeah, I think I added that one on. This this appealed to me a lot. Trading card booster pack. I also know I added on a trading card booster pack. I like to collect things if you cannot tell, and I love a good trading card. I think there might be other trading cards in here, so I'm going to set these aside and we'll open this all together. Oh, here's another bookmark. I bet I ordered one of these for me and one for my partner. So this will be a Christmas gift for him. That'll be a stocking stuffer. Okay, here is something heavy. I bet this is the graphic novel itself. We will open it last. Here we go. This is maybe loot pack number 2. It is like another package in here. It's not really labeled in any way. We're like discovering this together. It's like Christmas. It's like Christmas gifts from your friend who was canceled. And you're not really sure how excited you should be. Or if you want the things, because you loved them 2 years ago. Pins. Okay. Some pins came with this, and maybe I added more pins on. Or maybe no pins came with this, and this was all an add-on. I think some of these were an add-on because these two are in different packaging. So we have 5 pins. The pins also were like collectibles. There's a bunch of them. Here are 2 character pins. You guys know I have quite an enamel pin collection, Penny Arcade, and just kind of a shit ton of regular enamel pins. And then these are like the numbered ones. So we have number 32, the scooter. Oh, I love this one. Let me pull them out of here because I am going to put them up on my corkboard to display. So it's not like they need to stay in here to be protected. And you guys can probably get a better view of them if I take them out of the packaging before I show you. I love this one. I think this one is probably my favorite out of all the ones in here. This is number 28, Agnes Nutter. I love that. And this is number 16, Madam Tracy. I wonder how many of these there are. I mean, we saw they definitely at least go up to number 32. That's crazy. Okay, so the last thing in here before the novel is the trading cards. So this says first edition. I wonder if there will be a second edition. I hope not, because I don't want to feel any obligation to collect them. Says on the back of the sleeve, the apocalypse is on the horizon. Will good triumph over evil? Evil vanquish good, or something a little different? The official Good Omens trading card game. Oh, it's a game, not just like cards. Oh, that's so dangerous. The official Good Omens trading card game includes 80 fully illustrated cards, a rulebook, and a point tracker encounters to keep the celestial score. You send me this right before PAX Unplugged on the eve of the tabletop gaming convention? You send me this? Why did I think... What? Why did it not register to me that this was like a game? Okay. Wow. Okay. I can't get too deep into this, but here is the rule book. it appears there's like an actual board for this. That's crazy. Can I open you, please? Wow, this is just not what I expected at all. Like, I thought there were going to be like a dozen kind of like art cards in here, and then I thought this was going to be like another like 4 art cards. Wow. I really was not paying attention when I backed or to the emails about this. Okay. Well, Good Evil Humanity. That is something. It's like a nice quality board too. It's not paper. We have a lot of cubes here. My cat is gonna love those. Oh my god. And here, wow, this is quite a stack of cards. I think they said, what, there's 80. We have cards number 1 through 80. And then we have rules for 2 players and 3+ players. This is crazy. I actually really like the art on these cards a lot. That's fun. Okay, well, it's fun that I got the boosters, I guess. So let me put these away and see what's in there. And I guess we're gonna see if my partner wants to have a date night where we play this game this week. You know, with all the free time we both have right now. Great. Okay, what do we got in here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more cards. And they, okay. So some, like I said, those cards went up to 80, and we have like 46, 46, 2, but then we also have like 82, waiting for the end times. Cute art. But then like 13, 29, then like 97, 59, 77, 23, 100. That's interesting. Let's see if I can actually store these in this box. There is really and truly not a centimeter to be spared in the way that this box is. At least it is a decently compact box. It should fit on our game shelf downstairs. We already had to expand to a game shelf up here too on the other side of my Dungeons & Dragons shelf. Okay, that is, I believe, all the things in here that are not the book. Good Omens with jacket, graphic novel. Let's do it, kids. Oh, it is pretty. It is pretty, isn't it? Oh, with sprayed edges, with red edges. You love to see it. I know that is not as fancy as all of the book talk and the booktube girlies who, you know, get their like Barnes and Noble fancy, you know, editions, but I do love a fancy edge. That's not a deckled edge. That's not fancy. That's a nuisance. Oh, there's a little bookmark in here too. Oops, sorry, I hit you. Here's what that's like. And on the back it says, "It was a nice day." All the days had been nice. It's just the opening line, and then it has Kickstarter on the back. Here's the end pages. Let's see what it looks like if I take the jacket off. Oh, wow. It is arguably even more pretty. Without the jacket, it's foiled. Wow. You know, a jacket makes a book look so finished, but I think I like that better. Wow. Ooh. Love the sound. So yeah, that's what's going on in there. This has just been like a weird constant in my life for 2 years that I did not expect. And I wanted to share it with you all. So let me know what you think of this whole thing. Were you also a backer of this? I'm so curious. I would love to know who else was in this with me. Or are you here out of morbid curiosity? Would you have canceled your pledge when it switched to being over the Terry Pratchett, when it switched over to being managed by the Terry Pratchett estate? I would love to know what you would have done. But this is here now. I will read it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more bookish content. This was weird. It was weird. That's it.